welcomes the phenomenal AJ Styles.
When you talk about AJ Styles, the list of accomplishments is seemingly endless. Styles a true global superstar before arriving in WWE, but since he's been here, AJ Styles has lived up to the moniker phenomenal.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tag team ladder match. Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the WWE Champion.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that when AJ Styles made his debut at the Royal Rumble a couple years ago, he wondered if he would even fit into WWE. But obviously he has done more than just fit in. He has excelled at this level. I am so glad to finally have the honor to call one of AJ Styles' matches. No one ever thought he'd ever make it here to WWE. But now, here the phenomenal one is, ready to compete on Raw. When you think Attitude Era, you think Stone Cold.
Making his way to the ring from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hey, Stone Cold Steve Austin does what he wants, when he wants, and guys, it's paid off for him. I'd be making sure I didn't get on the bad side of Stone Cold. Man, he don't look too happy right now.
Well, I talked to Stone Cold backstage earlier today. He despises you, Saxton.
Is that true?
You know what, why don't you guys call this one? I'm gonna go back and throw some Steve Weisers on ice so that when Austin's done, we can celebrate proper.
Can you grab me a water when you're back there? The Demon is here! Finn Balor has unlocked the crypts of the underworld in his mind and unleashed the Demon.
And from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor will always be known as the first ever WWE Universal Champion. After an incredible match with Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, Finn Balor forced to relinquish the title the next day due to injury. But Finn Balor continues to grow his legend here in WWE.
superstar who has ever competed against this man knows it's one thing to face Finn Balor, but it is a completely different experience when you are staring across the ring at the Demon.
From Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 295 pounds, Rhino.
Rhino is a man of many talents. He's currently a yard master, a fleet commander, and a battle unicorn on the side.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bobby Roode.
Things just became absolutely glorious. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah!
Not from you, Byron. How many times do we have to go through this?
I've been practicing all week.
You haven't gotten any better.
There is only one Bobby Roode.
The bruising behemoth.
And from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 303 pounds, Lars Sullivan.
Take a look at the size of Lars Sullivan. Everything about the mountain man from Denver is huge, terrifying. Look at his skull, look at his fists. They don't make people like this.
This man's like a walking nightmare, Michael.
So confident as he walks to the ring.
Freakishly strong, incredibly agile. And a frame that'll block out the sun itself.
Imagine waking up to that sight.
This young man here is an incredible talent.
And from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Roderick Strong.
You know, Roderick Strong really didn't find much success here in NXT until he joined the Undisputed Era.
Yeah, but everything about Roderick Strong is inspiring, from his messy upbringing to the way he trains like a machine in the gym. Roderick Strong is a threat to everyone that opposes him in the ring.
Chaplin, Minnesota, weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Curtis Axel.
Very talented performer, multi-time champion.
I'm still not entirely sold on Curtis Axel. Sure, he's had glimpses of greatness, but he hasn't been able to sustain any sort of long-term success.
Corey, he was once a Paul Heyman guy. Paul Heyman saw something in this man.
Yeah, and then Paul Heyman kicked him to the curb because he wasn't what Paul Heyman thought.
You got to remember, your WWE career is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And Curtis Axel has been able to run that marathon for quite a few years now.
Lars Sullivan destroys opponents with smothering offense and a speed that's like getting run over by a freight train.
Oh, he is frightening. And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
Lars Sullivan is one of the biggest competitors to ever come from NXT, but he's also one of the scariest too.
Yeah, that frightening glare has brought him some big wins before the match even starts. His immense frame brought him rest. Oh!
Punch right to the face! What a stomp!
Good grief! Oh, what a kick!
Ooh, just dropped.
Ooh! You gotta believe this one's over. Looks like he's starting to sweat now.
To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
Double underhook suplex. Steve Austin starting to flounder some.
He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Vicious strike. This could stop AJ Styles for a while.
It might, but it probably won't.
He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him. Of course, Bobby Roode is a decorated veteran of sports entertainment, but I gotta say, he's got his work cut out for him here tonight.
A quick reversal by Curtis Axel.
Whoa, Sullivan really dodged that one. Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
Boom! As Byron mentioned, Bobby Roode is in there with some stiff competition here tonight. Perhaps too stiff.
Will you stop, Cole? The guy's beating Shinsuke Nakamura, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin. The list goes on and on. What else does he have to do to get your respect? Jeez.
Neck breaker!
This is going to be big, one way or another.
It might only be heart keeping Curtis Axel in this match.
It just doesn't seem to be his night tonight, guys.
He has got to fight back.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that this beating he's taking is pretty tough to watch.
Heavy duty right hand. And that one grounds him. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
It'll destroy your face.
He's looking a little weary here. Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing.
This is one of the more evenly matched contests. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
this one's over. AJ Styles beginning to look a little weak out here.
He can't be happy with how this is going right now.
Oh, 1916. What's going to happen now?
Whoa, the ladder hits. Jeez, that's gonna hurt. Nailed it.
Styles looks like he wants to do it all by himself. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Look at Steve on
1916.
AJ's in big trouble now. Such incredible belly to back face buster.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
And that one drops him.
Somebody's on a mission tonight.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Stone Cold Stunner. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Spinning kick line buster.
There is no coming back from that one.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this.
Through with an earth-shattering spine buster.
That was glorious.
This one is over. What a slam, Michael.
Ushigoroshi.
Styles can finish the job here. Did you hear that thud? God.
Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Ooh. But I don't know how much gas he has.
Styles clash.
Styles can finish the job here.
Things do not look good for Finn Balor.
He wants no part of the outside. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Ooh, what impact.
Here are your winners, Bobby Roode and Lars Sullivan.
What a great match, and a huge victory to boot.
It was another one up and another one down for Lars Sullivan tonight.
And that's the kind of action we've come to expect here on Raw. What an amazing match.